Okay, so what if you can move to Canada on a permanent basis by starting or owning a business in one of the most beautiful provinces of this country? That's what British Columbia's Entrepreneur Immigration program does for you. But here's what nobody tells you. Most people who apply, they end up picking the wrong stream. They propose the wrong type of business, and they lose a lot of time before they even register. So in this video, I want to walk you through the entire program, the 2 streams, the investment you actually need, the businesses that will get you rejected, so you make sure that you do not invest in those businesses. And of course, the step-by-step process from registration to PR. So if we haven't met, I'm Omer Khalil. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant based in Toronto, Canada. And on this channel, I break down Canadian immigration programs in plain English so you can make decisions with real information instead of guesswork. If business immigration is on your radar, you must hit subscribe. I cover entrepreneur and PNP programs across Canada on a regular basis. Anyways, let's get right into it now. So BC's Entrepreneur Immigration Program, it's a path to permanent residence for experienced business people who can come to BC, invest their money, actively run a business, and contribute to the provincial economy. And here's the most important part, and I really want you to hear this. You do not get permanent residence on day one. It's a 2-step deal. You come to BC on a work permit, you actually build and run your business. Once you've delivered whatever you had promised with the provincial government, the investments, the jobs, the active management, the province will give you a nomination. And then you apply to the federal government, RCIC, for permanent residence. So this is not write a check and get a passport program. So we have 2 streams, the base stream and the regional stream for BC's Entrepreneur Immigration. Now the base stream is for entrepreneurs with more capital who want flexibility on location. You can set up your business anywhere in BC, including Metro Vancouver area. Here's what base requires. So personal net worth of about at least $600,000 and a personal investment of about $200,000 into the business. At least 3 years of experience as a business owner or manager in the last 10 years. Create at least 1 new full-time job for a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. Language ability will be CLB level 4. And exploratory visit is recommended, but it's not mandatory. Now let's talk about the regional stream, where the numbers in terms of net worth and investments are a little bit on the lower side. So personal net worth of about $300,000, which is half of the base stream. 3 years of owner manager experience, but in the last 5 years, so your experience has to be more recent. The same 1 job creation requirement and the same CLD4 language level. And here's the catch. You must get a community referral from a participating BC community, which means an exploratory visit for this regional stream is mandatory. So the trade-off is simple. Regional cuts your financial requirement in half, but you give up location flexibility and you take on the community referral process. Now we're going to talk about businesses that actually get you rejected or businesses for which you will not get an invitation to apply. So you stay away from these businesses. You cannot use any immigration-linked investment scheme, bed and breakfast, hobby farms, and home-based businesses. Payday loan, pawnbrokers, tanning salons, DVD rental stores, coin-operated laundries, automated car washes, scrap metal recycling, businesses selling used goods, real estate development, insurance brokerage, business brokerage, and import-export goods trading businesses. So you need to notice the theme. BC does not want passive money parked in property. And it doesn't want businesses that just move goods or cash around. They want you creating jobs and real economic activity. When you design your business concept, ask yourself, am I genuinely adding value and creating employment? If the answer is yes, you are on the right track. Now, let me walk you through the actual journey from beginning to the end. So step 1 is you build your business proposal. Before you even touch the portal, you research what business to start and how it will benefit BC's economy. And that's basically the foundation of your immigration journey. Step 2 is to register online. You create a profile in the BC PNP portal and submit a registration. This is an expression of interest model. You get a score based on your human capital, things like experience, education, language, plus economic factors like how viable and beneficial your business concept is. BC staff score your business concept separately, usually within about 6 months. Step 3 is wait in the pool. If you qualify, Your registration sits in a pool for up to 6 months or until you're invited. Step 4 is invitation to apply. If you're invited, a BC authorized accounting firm will verify your net worth and confirm where your money came from. This happens before you submit your application, so legitimate traceable funds matter enormously. Step 5 is finally you submit your application. You then have up to 4 months to submit a complete application. You may be called for an interview about your experience and your plan. Step 6 is the performance agreement and the relevant work permit. If you're approved, you sign a performance agreement, a personalized contract spelling out exactly what you've committed to. You get a letter of support, which you use to apply to RCIC for work permit. After the letter, you have 90 days to apply for the permit, and you must arrive in BC within 12 months of getting it. Step 7, you finally run the business in BC. Once you've landed, you have up to 20 months to actually implement your plan and actively manage your business. Step 8 will be the final report and the nomination. Between 18 and 20 months after arrival, you submit a final report. If BC is satisfied that you have delivered, you sign a conditions of nomination declaration and receive your confirmation of nomination. And finally, step 9 is your PR. So that nomination lets you apply to IRCC for permanent residence. And if IRCC approve your PR application, you become Canada's permanent resident. The regional process is almost identical, except it adds 2 steps at the very start. Find your community, get that community referral after your visit. Note that referral is only valid for 90 days, so timing matters. So finally, we're gonna talk about cost and the timeline. The BC PNP government fees are $300 to register, $3,500 for the application, and $500 if you ever request a review. On timelines, BC processes about 80% of cases within these windows. Registration score around 6 weeks, application decision at the work permit stage about 4 months, decision at the final report stage about 4 months. But you know what? You need to be realistic. From your first registration to actually holding that PR, it's a multi-layered journey because you've got that 18 to 20 month period of actually running the business baked into the middle. Now let's talk about who this program is for. This program is built for genuine experienced business operators, people who have actually owned and managed a business, who have legitimately accumulated funds they can trace, and who are ready to physically move to BC and run something real. It is not for passive investors. It's not for someone who's looking to park their money in Canada, in the province, and go out of the country. Not at all. Now, your specific situation, your funds, your business idea, which stream will fit for you, whether your experience qualifies, all of this needs a proper assessment. If you want that to be done properly, you can head out to macimmigration.ca and, simply book a consultation. As an RCIC, I can assess your eligibility, map out a plan built around your specific case, and do a complete assessment to see where you stand. And of course, we'll let you know how to move forward. So if this breakdown has provided any value, like the video, subscribe, drop your questions in the comments. I do read them, and your question might become the next video.